First of all, thank you for all your comments and suggestions for topics this week. I'll make sure I'm going to rewrite them, get through the gauntlet, and make sure that I start pushing out these topic suggestions that all y'all been asking for so that upcoming episodes you can hear your topic. Make sure you comment and say, hey, I suggest that topic for you and that's why you did it. So welcome to another Unscripted After 40, the podcast. Now, before I get started with my story, we're going to wrap this story within something else. So I've been working out. Working out is going great. My body still hurt. I'm old, so I got to let that go and stop complaining about that. But in the effort of trying to work out more and do different things, I started thinking about my long life dream of playing a guitar. But before I get started with that, this is how the story all started out. Okay, so I was at the gas station and I realized that I am from the great state of South Carolina. So I didn't realize it, but I know I'm from the great state of South Carolina. So there are two football teams in the great state of South Carolina that, most people talk about, even though I'm a Bulldog fan as well, because I'm from OBC, baby. So go Bulldogs. We got the Gamecocks and we got Clemson. Those are two Division I schools, okay? And I went to Bulldogs and I went to Gamecocks. So that's why my heart is in both of those schools. So anyway, I walked past this person at the gas station this week and I saw that he had a Clemson sign on the front of his car. So first of all, I said, hey, you know what? Nice truck, because he had a Chevy's rule. And then second, I was saying, it's another team that is better in South Carolina. He smiled. Now, it wasn't the fact that he had the Clemson side in front of his car that pissed me off about the situation, okay? Yeah, because he did piss me off. I mean, not to the point where, I'm going to go argue with the guy, but he pissed me off because he's right. That's pretty much what it was. Pissed me off because he's right. He said, and I quote, my team is the only team that got 3 championships. No, I don't think he'll call that. He said, there's only one team in South Carolina that got 3 championships. And I thought about it. He's right. Yeah, we don't got no championships. Go Gamecocks. He hurt my feelings. That's why I was pissed. He hurt my feelings. Okay, but that goes in like I said in my conversation, right? As I go back and think about it, right? When you're over 40, there's a lot of things in life you want to see or achieve as we go forward. Okay, throat. Okay, there's a lot of things you want to achieve and do, but as you get older, a lot of things get harder to do, just because of time. You got other life obligations going on, but I'm here to encourage y'all to, as I go on this journey of working out. Also, I'm going to pick up a new hobby, and I encourage y'all all to do it while y'all over 40, especially y'all people that's over 40. And if you're not over 40 and you want to pick up something like so. I've been trying to learn Spanish for the last 25 years. I got a couple of Spanish words, I know cuánto cuesta, I know por qué, que paso amigo, my Spanish is, I can understand more than I can speak. I realize since I could barely speak English, learning how to speak another language might be a difficulty, but I'm rambling, okay. After I had that encounter with the guy at the gas station and he hurt my feelings, it brought me to this thing that, you know what, he's right, I'm gonna let it go. Let me think about something else. Then that got me thinking about me and my lifelong journey of learning how to play the guitar, the acoustic guitar, and especially, and be more precise, the Spanish guitar. Because like I said, I was trying to learn Spanish anyway. And then I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Desperado. Okay, so if you've seen the movie Desperado with Antonio Banderas, y'all kind of understand where I'm coming from here. In the beginning of that movie, he was playing that guitar solo and he was going in with a string guitar and his little Martrali band. I know I'm saying it wrong, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And the song he played in the beginning of that movie and all throughout that movie, it got me inspired to be a guitar player. Now, I bought my first guitar back in 2005. Yeah, 2005. And I still have it. But I still don't know how to play it. So that's another problem. So I picked the hobby back up again. I said, you know what? I had this guitar for a long while. I'm gonna buy another one. So about 2 months ago, I bought me another guitar. And this guitar got some intricate designs on it, and it's beautiful. Okay. And it plays beautiful. The downfall is I still don't know how to play it. Okay. And I'm working on it. I'm trying to work on it. But the whole wrap of why we starting this is saying, hey, as you get older, there's a lot of things that we want to do that we realize that it's going to take a little more effort. And that's the fact that I'm going through right now. I have to take some effort within some of my new adventure hobbies and make sure that I actually get better at it. And I think what it is now that I realize that as we grow up in age and we have all these new responsibilities that we have to take care of because, you know, life, like life is just life. Okay. Like whether you got kids, you're doing a second job or stuff like that. And especially once you over 40, picking up new things to do that you want to do later in life is kind of hard. Now, my dream of being a NFL running back has passed. That's not going to happen. Mainly because I don't want to get hit. I don't know if y'all see those hits on TV these days, and especially when they put the sound on it. Oh God, it sounds horrible. It sounds like they getting hit by a truck, and then it's so big. I'm only maybe 180 wet, about 5'9". I'm still a little fast, but I'm not as fast as I was when I was in my 20s, even my early 30s. So I don't know if I can get away from them, but those are the things. So as I talk about the different things that we're going, do not get disencouraged within your age frame or your time frame, because it's not really an age thing. I know once we get over 25 and life really start happening, because for most people, maybe about 23, life starts really fast then, and you start, because that's when most people get out of college, or those, if you're one of those people that join the military right after you turn 18, you know, life started right then, or one of the other professions. But going back to my original story, as I now are working on learning how to play the guitar, I realized that my brain is not what it used to be. It's still sharp. It's not depleting, but it's not tolerable to the new information that's coming in. It's like my capacity, my brain is full. So I'm gonna see if I can dump some data, you know, like my kid's birthday, you know, that might be one. I can start with that. That's taking a lot of memory. You know, old phone numbers that I don't even remember, you know, so that can get some of that capacity in so I can start learning how to play the guitar and even learning Spanish, because I picked the guitar back up. I picked back up learning Spanish again. Like I said, I understand what Spanish speakers are saying, but the speaking of the language is where my problem is at. So that's what I need to work on. So I downloaded the Babbel app, and I guess it's free for life. That's the only reason I got it, because it's free for life. They say the commercial got me. It say learn Spanish this year, and then learn French the next year, and then learn Italian next year. So in 3 years, I should know 3 different languages, in theory. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be set where my life go, but we're gonna keep it going. So hopefully, that's the thing. And then while I'm learning Spanish, I'm gonna practice my guitar at night, so I can do that. Because I realize that just because I'm old for it, don't mean I can't keep learning new things. So as this year, I done taught myself into a tough mother, and I'm still running marathons like an idiot. We're gonna work on learning new things after 40 that we want to do back in our 20s. And that could be anything. So, like I say, my dream of NFL running back, that dream is gone. I'm going to get more realistic, okay? I probably can still do it, but it's going to be painful. But for those of y'all that's out there that think about doing or trying new things after the age of 40, come join me. I'm with you, no matter what it is. Because whether you want to go back to school, which is something that people want to do, whether you trying to, like myself, learn a new instrument, because learning a new instrument is a thing. And like I said, I'm going to learn how to play the Spanish guitar. I only want to learn one song. I'm not even asking to be that big, just one song. And then with learning Spanish, it's because I want to travel more to Spanish-speaking countries. Yeah, I think I'm saying right. Hispanic-speaking Spanish countries that speak Spanish. Yes, because when I went to Barcelona about a couple years back, great time there. Understand what people say, but they didn't understand crap I was saying. Because I kept pronouncing all the words wrong. So I probably just, work on my pronunciation. And that's what hopefully the Babel help with the speaking to it can help me out. And I might need to back up a little bit and learn how to speak English properly first. That probably help us learn how to speak my own language first. English is supposed to be my primary language these days. And yeah. You heard me. Y'all listen to me in this podcast. Y'all hear how I talk. Country as fuck. So I'm going to work on that. And then for some of y'all, I got a friend that is writing a book. So writing a book is a very difficult task, especially when you get old in age and you got all these memories and thoughts that you want to put on paper. It's a lot. So writing a book is a difficult task, but you can do it. I believe in you. So this episode, as you think about it, the key thing that you take about it, you heard all the scrambling that I've been doing, and I've been going this way, that way, up and down. If you want to do something and that you think that you've been waiting so long and that it's too late to do it, and it's a realistic dream, like I say, realistic dream, right? Like I say, like we talked earlier, I want to be an NFL running back. It's more like a 10% I might can do it, 9% hell no. But like I say, realistic dream. Learn to play a new instrument, learn a new language. If you don't know how to swim, swim. If you try and run your first marathon, you can do that. If you want to paint, painting is great. I see people doing it. They look so relaxed when they do it. You want to learn how to be a better photographer or something like that, with your little iPhone, taking picture thing. This is your time, okay? There's never a time in your life it's too late to learn something new. That is the key to this whole episode. If I can put up into a nutshell, it's never too late to learn how to do something new at any age. But for you 40-year-olds and over 40 that are comfortable with yourself and don't want to put a new challenge and say, hey, you know what? My time has gone. If it's a realistic goal that you know that you can achieve, hey, come join me. Like I say, I already started going back to the gym. I'm doing this Tough Mudder. I don't know why. I need to quit that. That's one of the goals I just need to quit. And then I'm working out more. So we all can do it. I'm counting on you to come join me. My After 40 Club. We're going to do it great. And we're going to keep it doing. So as I pick up Spanish and the guitar and continue to learn it, as we grow with this podcast and I grow with you and you grow with me, we're going to get better, okay? So thank you, as always, for listening and rocking with me, okay? I appreciate all the comments and all the likes and stuff that y'all give me. And I keep it up, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. Comments, shares, and topic suggestions are always welcome and encouraged. Like I said, I got a lot of topic suggestions from you that I'm going to do the research to make sure that I'm talking, at least somewhat educated on the topic. And then we're going to get through it together. So until next time, keep rocking with it. Keep doing what you're doing and keep trying new things, even if they're difficult to do.